Welcome back. We've been spotlighting a lot of local Christmas events as part of our Community in Focus series. The best of these are not only a lot of fun, but they also go a long way in helping the community. Today, we're talking about one that aims to make sure our local first responders have a very Merry Christmas. And we're talking about Mount Vernon's Christmas for Heroes. I'm joined now by Mike Bullard and David Keene. Now, welcome you all. Thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Now, can you tell me about this event? What does this all entail?
So basically, we started back in about 2002, but right now what we've expanded it. So we have first responders. So all the first responders in Jefferson County, which is roughly about 360. So that'd be the sheriffs, police, fire department, secretary of state, ambulance drivers. And so those we have along with Cusimano and Sons and big fruit boxes. And then we also have over 2,000 Christmas cards that we give out at a big event at the primary center of Mount Vernon.
Wow, okay, that's incredible. So since 2002, and how did this all come about, right? I mean, this has been a long time running.
So basically, in 2002, there was an individual named Joyce Portman and myself. I'm retired military, and I was still in at that time. Joyce's son was actually activated and went over to Iraq and Afghanistan. So we got together, and what we actually did, it was called Jefferson County Operation Iraqi Freedom, and we sent military gift cards. And so we raised enough money that over a period from probably 2002 to 2016, we probably sent over 250,000 $800 military gift cards to soldiers in the Afghan Iraqi theater. So can you imagine you're a soldier over there, you open a Christmas card and you get an $800 military gift card is awesome.
Wow, and my dad did serve in the military, so I know, especially when he was deployed, those types of gifts definitely warm someone's heart. And now for first responders, you guys are doing it in Mount Vernon, doing it in Jefferson County, so that's incredible. And now there's cards that are involved. Can you kind of tell me, are these all unique?
These cards come from the area grade schools and high schools, and kids all make these personally. And it's their personal way of saying thank you. We love you, we appreciate you. And it's really heartwarming and it almost, it just brings a tear to your eye to read some of these because they're so personal and heartwarming. So it brings a spirit into this time of year that it makes us all happy to do that.
Well, in emergencies, they don't stop, not even for the holidays, unfortunately. So these first responders, they're constantly busy. They're constantly on the roads, especially on holidays. Sometimes you have fires you have to respond to, crimes you have to respond to. So, and I know you have a personal connection with first responders, your son being Sheriff Bullard in Jefferson County as well. So you have a personal connection, to seeing and making sure that your family has a good holiday. What does this mean for these first responders anytime they receive these cards?
So what we do actually, so since it's kind of moved forward, there's an individual named Ryan Swan, who's a superintendent of District 80 school. And so along with the Cusimano family, they bring the fruit boxes, and they're big fruit boxes. They give it to us at a discount price. And then Ryan has the kids all come in, and then we usually have probably of the 359, we probably have maybe 150 of the first responders there. And we kind of sing songs to them. We give them the fruit boxes, give them the cards. As Mike said, a tough police officer, state trooper, whatever, and they get a Christmas card from a first grader, and you can see some tears in their eyes. So the fruit boxes are nice. The Christmas cards mean a whole bunch to them. And so it's just our way of saying thank you.
Well, and this has been going on for so long. So can you guys kind of share one of your favorite memories of being a part of this event every year?
One of my favorite one personally is going to the police department. Now they come to us, and then we give them the fruit boxes. But I can remember being the mayor of the city of Mount Vernon, and one time we took some Christmas cards in with the fruit boxes, and as you kind of walked by, I saw one of the officers reading a card, and I did see some tears in his eyes. So they're very appreciative of being thanked so much, especially for all they do. And you see also that young kids are kind of afraid of police officers, and this is kind of a way to bring that connection into them to say, hey, if you're in trouble, we appreciate and you need first responders.
Yep.
Bridging that gap between the community, right?
Right.
And what's your favorite?
Well, I think, Jefferson County is probably just like every other county in Illinois. that we all have a first responder somewhere every day that risks their life to save somebody. And that is so heartwarming to know that and to see that, and then to see all these kids come out with these cards and the gift boxes of fruit and stuff. It's special, and it's something that I think every county should try to grasp onto, that idea that we need to show our appreciation, our love for these people who give their life for our safety. And they literally save a life practically every day.
That's incredible, and it just seems like such a beautiful event, especially to honor them who, you know, they show up for us, like you said, all the time.
It takes quite a lot of money, roughly about $7,000 for the fruit boxes, even though Cusimano gives us a discount. So we have individuals in the community, businesses, but Dr. Wes Neal is one of our major sponsors, along with Charlie Heck Excavating, and then it kind of goes down from there to actually raise monies to purchase the fruit boxes.
That's incredible. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today, and we can't wait to see this annual event unfold once again.